So you were a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, is gender neutral. And you're getting closer to retirement and you're worried about getting Social Security and Medicare. So let's talk about Social Security spousal benefits. So the main thing about spousal benefits is the maximum you can get is 50%. There, I did it. I saved you the time watching the whole video. The maximum is 50%. Waiting past your full retirement age will not get you more than 50%. There is no way you can get 100% of spousal benefits while your spouse is alive. While your ex-spouse is alive, if you're drawing off an ex-spouse, the most you can get is 50%. Now, you might have heard that if you're drawing your own Social Security, because you worked at least 10 years, you paid in payroll taxes, yours might not be that much, but you know that if you wait till 70, that it maxes out. You could get 100% of your Social Security if you waited till your full retirement age. And if you waited to 70, you could actually get 124%. It maxes out. So you're like, boom, the longer you wait, the more you get. So I am going to wait till 70 to draw my spousal Social Security. No, it does not work that way. Spousal Social Security maxes out at 50%. Now, when I say that, people hear, I automatically get 50%. Now, you don't automatically get 50%. The most you can get is up to 50%. But by delaying, you're not going to get more than 50%. Okay, so I put a little asterisk here. The most you can get is 50%. How much you actually get is based on your age. So when are you going to draw? You can draw as early as age 62. If you draw at 62, you're going to get about 30%. So whatever age you draw, you're locking in that benefit. So let's just back up a little bit and talk about spousal benefits in general. To draw as a spouse, I have to be at least 62. My spouse or my ex-spouse has to be at least 62. Okay? If I'm drawing off my spouse because I'm married, my spouse has to be drawing his own benefits. If it's an ex-spouse, they don't have to be drawing. They just have to be 62. If I am taking a spousal benefit, it in no way will reduce how much my spouse gets. So it won't hurt him. It won't hurt your ex-spouse. It won't hurt your current spouse. Some of you have very bad news waiting for you. And that is your spouse worked for a state, local, federal government entity that didn't pay into Social Security. So you are going to get hit when you draw spousal benefits by something called the government pension offset. It's going to reduce your Social Security. Everybody's upset about it. So if your spouse is possibly in that situation, you need to go Google government pension offset. I have other videos here that will help you understand the bad news. Okay, so now you can only get one benefit with Social Security. And people like to argue with me about this, but let's go. Bring it, okay? So I can either get my own or I could draw off a spouse, but I cannot get two. I'm going to get whichever one is higher. Now, the way the government bookkeeps it, that's their own thing. But when I'm trying to explain this to people, I try to make this understandable. And I don't think the government does a good job of making it understandable. So let's look at this example. Julie, if she draws her own Social Security at her full retirement age, we're going to say 67, she's going to get $800. That's if she draws off her own work history. But she's married. She's been married at least 1 year to Joe. So she could draw off of Joe if half of his is more than all of hers, if he's drawing his own benefits. So let's say he's drawing his own benefits and he's getting $2,000 a month. So she could get up to half of his because she's at her full retirement age, which would be $1,000 a month. So the way they bookkeep it is they say, okay, you're going to get your $800 and then we're going to top you off with $200, which equals $1,000. I don't explain it that way. Yes, that's the correct way. If you watch any of my videos, I never talk about the spousal top up. I don't like that. It equals half of his, $1,000. So I just say she's going to get one benefit, and it up to half of his equals $1,000. So yeah, if you want to come at me and fight about the fact that she gets her own benefit and it's topped off, fine. My point is, the one benefit she's getting is the spousal benefit, and it is up to a half of his $1,000. How they bookkeep it, I don't really care. I don't think you should care about that either. This is complicated enough without getting lost in the weeds. So let's look at a typical spouse. Let's say if Joe's amount is $2,000, I don't want to drop my full retirement age. So we said Julie was going to drop her full retirement age. She could have gotten the full 50%. But let's say me, I don't want to wait because the economy, we're struggling, or my health. My health might not be great, and I don't know how long I'm going to live. So I don't want to wait. I need help, or I want help now. So I want to draw my Social Security at 62. Like I said, you're going to get about 30%. I'd get $650. Oh, maybe I'll wait till 63. I'm going to get about 35%. Or 64, I'm going to get about 37.5%. So when you get my Social Security cheat sheet, the cheat sheet will help explain to you all the different ages, percentages, reductions. There's other good stuff on there about Medicare and taxes and everything. It is free. It's on my website, themedicarefamily.com. Top of the page, there's a little tab that says resources. Click right there, put in your email. It'll immediately go to your email. You don't have to give us your phone number. We're not going to call you. There's no obligation. It's generally to help you. So now your question is, my husband's not drawing. He's not drawing his benefit. Well, this is kind of common. He wants to work 3, 4, 5 more years. And typically you don't want to, right? So you draw yours at 62. And let's say you married a younger guy. You can't draw off him because he's not drawing. Okay, so you can't draw off him if he's not drawing, but when he later draws, you could switch to draw off him. So you can take yours first, even though it's a lower amount. When he draws, you could switch to your spousal benefit. So as much as I say there's no switching allowed in Social Security, there's quite a few instances where you can actually do some switching. It's not the way it used to be, but there are some instances. So where do you apply for spousal benefits? The easiest way to do it, please dear God, is just go online and do it at socialsecurity.gov. When you finally do go into the Social Security office, because you'll likely end up there proving your marriage and divorce, be sure to bring your checkbook so they can set up automatic payments directly to your checking or savings account. A lot of people forget to bring their checkbook to their appointment, and that's just another step. We don't want to have a delay for you. So if you have more questions about spousal benefits, about Social Security, or retirement in general, check out our website. I have a lot of great information up there free, and I add more every day.
If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment. If you have a specific question, always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.